Hello.
Hey Josh, it's Howard Baskin.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm at GW Zoo,
Oh, really?
and I know the whole Travis thing is very difficult. I wonder if I could ask you a question.
Sure.
I'm sitting in that office area, and I don't remember the layout. So, like when you walk in the door to the office, and then it turns to the right, where was Travis when the incident occurred?
So you walk, if you stand in the entrance to the gift shop and you just look directly across, there should be a desk there. I don't know what all they changed up when I left, because Jeff would, had control of the zoo for a while after I left, and they cleaned everything out. But it should be, as soon as you walk in the gift shop and just look directly past there, there's a wall. And I don't know if they cut the hole out. I heard they did, but the hole is on the wall.
Cut the wall out where the bullet would have been? Okay, so that spot is like, as you walk in the wall, and if you just walk in the door and you walk straight to that spot, that's there. So would you have been, when you were sitting and talking with him, would you have been sort of around to the right, where the office sort of turns to the right?
Yes. I was from that position, say about a 4 o'clock angle, or about 4 o'clock as far as the clock would go.
Okay. All right. And that was primarily, a question out of curiosity as we stood here. How are you doing otherwise?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
And did that show thing work out?
Yeah. Well, we had our first show. It was all right. But I don't know if COVID's going to be able to allow us to have any more.
Yeah, that's.
I heard that they're going to release part 2. Rinky said that.
Really, of the Tiger King Part 2? Oh.
That's what he told the audience. I'm kind of nervous though, to be honest, because I'm afraid that Joe's gonna sue me because I didn't say very nice things about him.
Well, I don't think Joe's in a position to sue anybody, but maybe.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, but. So, in other words, you were interviewed for part 2, or this is stuff from before?
Yeah, I was, and the tone of part 2 from everything they asked me was very negative towards Joe. Like, they were interviewing people who were story to share from like a time I was working with them, and like he asked me to check out a guy, and I was like looking in the crowd, there wasn't a guy, and it was like a 13-year-old boy. And so it would, it's just.
Well, if what you say is true, Joe can't sue. You can't sue someone for saying something that's true, or you can't win.
Yeah. So I'm just. It was just one of them things where I thought I didn't know what line the interview was going to take, and it took a different line, and. Like, I guess I just got caught off guard, so I told him the truth,
I'm curious, if you don't mind my asking, after the experience with the first series, what induced you to speak with them again about the second one? What was attractive about doing that?
Nothing in retrospect. Nothing.
I mean, you seem to go through a pretty tormentous time as a result of the first series, so I guess I'm just a little surprised to hear that you went back for more.
Yeah, no, I did I did an interview, and then like after that, like my eyes were like really open, because this was a while ago that they did these interviews.
But it was after Tiger King came out, right?
Yeah, it was, but it was like directly after.
But did you feel like by doing it a second time, maybe it would correct some things? Because you took a lot of grief. I thought you took a lot of grief from from?
I did, and like honestly, at the time, I was just so mad at Joe and his supporters because that was like at the height of when I was getting like the death threats and stuff like that, and I think I was just so mad at Joe and so mad at all his supporters for coming after me that I went after them, you know.
Well, you know what? If it changes the public's view of him, maybe it will give you some relief from people coming after you. I don't know.
I was telling them people at the show, I was like, if you're planning on getting a tattoo of Joe on your butt cheeks or something, you know, I was being funny, but I was like, you should probably wait. And, I mean, they agreed with me, so I guess that they've been talking to Staff and Rinky, that is. So I guess they've been talking to folks about part 2 too.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I asked them later on. Like I asked them just not to involve me anymore. I told them I'd delete their number. Like I was just done with them.
Gotcha. All right. Well, your voice sounds good. You sound better than the last time we talked. So I'm glad to hear that, and I appreciate you taking my call. And
sure.
we gotta run because we gotta get out of here. But let's stay in touch.
Okay, y'all be safe.
Thanks. Bye bye.